It's Friday. It's raw food diet. Look at this stuff. Hey, Beto. Bella's like, back the fuck off, buddy. And these guys, now I put some dry dog food in here with it. And man, does it help these dogs out. Can you imagine just eating that dry shit every day of your life? Not good. Alright. Good morning, guys. One in the comments, one guy said I should show what the temperature is and the humidity every day, and that's easy enough because I have a thermometer and a humidity gauge. So it's 72 degrees this morning. It's 8:45 and it's in the red, man. When you get up to like 90, that's oppressive, the humidity. It's sticky. It's almost 70% humidity, 72 degrees. That's gonna go up today. It's supposed to be partly cloudy, which means humidity, basically. That's what happens when you live on a peninsula out in the middle of the ocean. Anyways, I've got a couple things to do today. I got a call again from that woman with that well pump. She said the guy that I recommended made an appointment to come. He never showed up, didn't call. She called back and he said he wasn't sure when he could get out there. So she wanted, I told her, I said, listen, I'll come back and see if I can help you out. I said, are you sure you have a well? And she said, well, I was looking on my plant, you know, her the paperwork she got with her when she closed on the house, and she said there's no well. It doesn't show a well on the property. So I'm pretty sure that it's feeding off of that pond, and so that's gonna make it a lot easier. It's something that I can fix for her. I just need to locate where it's coming. I'm gonna hook up a hose to that suction side, and if there's a check valve that's gone bad or it lost suction, hopefully I'm going to be able to see bubbles in water and some sort of disturbance in the water and figure out where that thing's coming out or going into the pond. But I am going to change that pressure switch out to a pressure switch with a low pressure or low water cutout, so it doesn't happen again. I also like to, on a pump, it's good to put a heat trap on those, on the piping, in case it does run. You know, you can, the heat's not going to travel down the pipe, and that's simply going up, you know, a foot with a 12-inch nipple and then going across and then back down. But I am going to put a bigger pressure tank on there for her. I would say I'm probably going to change the check valve and see what kind of, you know, hopefully I'm going to be able to cut that thing and pull it back in, see what they have on the end of it, on the end of the suction. But then at the end of our conversation, I said, you know, if worse comes to worse, I can hook up a hose with a vacuum breaker to feed the irrigation system, and you can just turn it on. And she said, yeah, I really need my irrigation because I just planted 15 rose bushes. And I'm thinking to myself, that's probably what happened. Whoever she paid to do that probably broke the damn line, would be my guess. So that may be the root of the problem. No pun intended. Anyways, I'm gonna make my way over there and see if I can't fix this lady up. Like I said, I'm not a well guy or pump guy. I don't usually do that shit. But yeah, so it ought to be an interesting video And my first call today, I need to go over to a woman's house, a regular customer, a very nice lady. I think somebody on my street's got a yard sale today, because there's all kinds of people coming in here. Somebody must have a sign up on the corner for a yard sale. But yeah, Friday's when you want to get to them. They do it on Friday and Saturday, and yeah, there's a lot of people coming in. But anyways, my first call is a woman. She bought a new washer and dryer. Probably the washer and dryer that she had is good. You know, these people, she appears to be very wealthy, and they like new stuff. But if she's got a washer and dryer there that's just doesn't do it for her anymore, that works, I'm gonna throw that fucker on the truck, Chuck. But anyways, the Lowe's, when they dropped the stuff off, they said we can't hook it up, we can't get the hose off the valve. It's the standard fucking, you know, spiel they give them. They just don't do it. They charge them to deliver it and hook it up, and then they never hook it up, and they have to call a plumber. I do this shit all the time. So that's my deal. I may have to change a couple valves if they're actually bad. But other than that, it's basically hooking up a washing machine. So I'm gonna head out. It's Friday. Hopefully I can make sure I'm home early. And that's it, man. Getting her done. Just another day, man. Try to make it fucking interesting. February 24th, man. It's a short month. 4 more days. And that's it. Alright, guys. We'll see you on the job. Alright, guys. So, I may have found a little loophole when it comes to music and YouTube. Unfortunately for you guys, it is classical music. Somebody who's fucking 300 years old, it's gonna be tough for them to make a fucking copyright claim, I think. So anyways, we're gonna try a little fucking Maurice Ravel's Bolero this morning. What a great song. Let's see. That's not it. That ain't it. That's not it, man. Let me see if I can find it. D&D, baby. Hey guys, I'm telling you, man, you bring a girl home, man, you throw this shit on, you're all good. You gotta hear the whole song, man. It's like it's great. I love it. Wow. That's all I gotta say, guys, is wow. If you really want to, if you like that and you want to really enjoy it, go online, try to pull up like the Minnesota Orchestra and watch how this thing just builds and builds and builds, and the conductor brings in more and more instruments, and it's just incredible. You know, these people who play these instruments, they dedicate their lives to them, and like us, you know, we try to hone our skills. They do the same thing. They practice all the time, and Minnesota Orchestra is really a top-notch orchestra. But I love that song. First time I ever heard it, man, I just fucking pulled into my driveway and turned that shit up as loud as I could turn it up. And I was like, damn. So I went in and I looked it up, And sure enough, it's a sight to be seen to watch an orchestra put that one together. It's like 15 or 17 minutes, probably too much. A lot of you guys probably turned it off, but the people who didn't, you know what it's about. Anyways, that's a great way to start the day, guys. It's Friday. A little Maurice Ravel's Bolero to get the blood flowing. When I first listened to that, it sounded like almost like a march to war, you know? I could see, you know, for some reason my vision were this clash of titans in a desert, you know, coming towards each other. But other people have different takes on what that means, what it reminds them of. But it's a great tune. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to get back to the shit business. Yeah. Sounded like almost like a march to war, you know? I could see, you know, for some reason my vision were this clash of titans in a desert, you know, coming towards each other. But other people have different takes on what that means, what it reminds them of. But it's a great tune. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to get back to the shit business. Yeah. Alright, guys. Another gated community. I think I'm getting, you know, I didn't realize how lucky I am to be working on such new houses, you know what I mean? If a house is 25 or 30 years old, that's an old house to me down here. I watched some other videos, and these guys are going into some fucking ramshackle shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking old. Damn, I think I drove right by the fucking lady's house, man. I need to turn the fuck around. Look at the gates, man. Keeps all the fucking vagrants out. People like me. Ah. I wouldn't want to live in this place, man. Look at this street. Like prison cells. Actually, it's not, man. It's actually a beautiful fucking community. And, these people are fucking rich, man. I'm looking for 51, 57. Ow, my eyes are killing me, man. Let's see. This might be my victim right here. 51, 57. We made it, y'all. This lady's got a beautiful house, man. Let's go see what's up here. Nice front door, man. Good morning.
Next.
Morning.
Hi, John.
We've got a whole
These people
crew.
are fixing my TV.
I'm fixing your television. You don't look like a service crew.
We're cheap.
Yeah, there you go.
Take care. See you, Pat.
Thank you, guys.
How are you, Pat?
Oh, I am frazzled. I'm having.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of
A
stuff
few
going
things-
on?
A lot of stuff going on.
I
and
see
it's
the
just-
wire across your driveway.
Yeah, they were just fixing. I got connected to DirecTV, and
Oh, okay.
so I got this new machine which I hate, and they're going to replace it, but it's back.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's no problem. Wow, that's amazing that's how they did this in this house, in a block wall. Usually there's a washer box, but that's
Little box inside. Yeah.
correct. And they did that because it's a block wall. They just stubbed them out like this, but we can get you hooked up. It's no problem, okay?
Good.
Can I open the garage?
I can do that for you.
You're the best. All right, I'll only be a few minutes, so we're just hooking that up.
Yeah, and also the little the hot water is leaking. The hot water.
Yeah, I'm
valve
gonna
is
probably
leaking.
replace these valves for
Yeah,
you.
they're pretty old.
We'll see. All right, let me pull this out, get some tools, and
Just come in whenever you're.
okay, I'll keep the door closed. It's a beautiful morning. I'm back to work today. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I have got to unlock my shit again. First thing I do in the morning and the last thing I do at night. Lock my shit up. So I don't see anything wrong there. I just think that these guys, you know, probably need the packing nut tightened up. Those hammer arrestors in there might be 25 years old. I could put new ones on there. We'll see. Oops. Truck's a mess, man. Alright, let me just... Alright guys, so the issue here is that these hoses, these plastic connections, are very, very tight. And he wasn't able to get these hoses off of the hammer arresters. So, I'm going to take that off. Oh, I got a helper here. Let me get messy sometimes. All the time. Yeah, so I feel like these valves are good. What I will do is I'll put new air chambers on this fitting. Because these are old. These are the original ones that came with the house. That. Okay, so you want me to re-hook up these hoses, correct, and not those? I mean, if the new one comes with new hoses,
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do
you
this.
just put them
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
and then they'll be able to just disconnect it up here and be good.
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna try to get that apart. All right, guys. So I don't have any of these on my truck. What I do have are these, less likely to leak in the event, you know, you're turning this washing machine on and off. I am going to shorten up this shank to get them close to the wall and it'll be easy for these guys when they come to change them out. So that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Ma'am, I need to turn the water off to the whole place, okay?
Sure.
D&D, baby. Hey guys, I'm telling you, man, you bring a girl home, man, you throw this shit on, you're all good. You gotta hear the whole song, man. It's like, it's great. I love it. that's all I gotta say, guys, is wow. If you really want to, if you like that and you want to really enjoy it, go online, try to pull up like the Minnesota Orchestra and watch how this thing just builds and builds and builds, and the conductor brings in more and more instruments, and it's just incredible. You know, these people who play these instruments, they dedicate their lives to them, and like us, you know, we try to hone our skills. They do the same thing. They practice all the time, and Minnesota Orchestra is really a top-notch orchestra. But I love that song. First time I ever heard it, man, I just fucking pulled into my driveway and turned that shit up as loud as I could turn it up, and I was like, damn. So I went in and I looked it up, and sure enough, it's a sight to be seen to watch an orchestra put that one together. It's like 15 or 17 minutes, probably too much. A lot of you guys probably turned it off, but the people who didn't, you know what it's about. Anyways, that's a great way to start the day, guys. It's Friday. A little Maurice Ravel's Bolero to get the blood flowing. When I first listened to that, it sounded like almost like a march to war, you know? I could see, you know, for some reason my vision were this clash of titans in the desert, you know, coming towards each other. But other people have different takes on what that means, what it reminds them of. But it's a great tune. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to get back to the shit business. Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm gonna shorten these valves up. Got my I didn't want these things coming too far off the wall, so I'll get these things cleaned up. She's got a nice little setup here, man. The grinding wheel, and I'm using her stuff. Alright, guys, so I've got a drop eared L here, and I just need to make sure these threads are going to be good after cutting it. And they need to round that off. I gotta get a file because it doesn't want to. So this is actually running thread, guys, not pipe thread. So you gotta really Teflon this and pipe dope it, but I've used them in the past and they work. And I'm sure that there are drop air L's in that wall fastened to the cinder block. That thing's tight, but it is what it is, boys. Alright, so I'm gonna put some Teflon on that. Her washer and dryer is right next to a door in the laundry room, and it can't be out that far. So what I've done here by trimming these down is it's basically as far out as the ones that she has now. So I just need to get all my stuff prepped, so when I pull those, I've got the water shut off. When I pull those valves off, I can just throw these in. So leave all my shit out here. Okay, that's good. That one disappeared. So didn't that one. Nice. That's gonna be good enough, boy. I don't want to split that drop here, though. It's very easy to split them. So these are nice valves. Amazon has them. I bought 2 sets the other day. Just need to get this up. There we go. Okay. Okay, that look good for you?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier to turn them on and off. And it'll give you, I don't know if those air chambers are, hammer arrestors are still good, but it'll help you.
As long as you're here, let's get it done.
Well,
right.
yeah, I mean, you're not going to have any other issues with this for sure.
Great. Yeah, it makes sense to use those hoses with it whenever.
Yeah, and then all they have to do is hook up to the back. There's not going to be any issue of them not being able to finish what they're here to do. another one.
Oh, here. Oh, no.
There it is.
Well, I had my old washer. I had a Fisher Paykel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that
20 years.
20 years. Good
Yeah.
luck with the new ones.
Yeah.
Everything's, you know, when I was a kid, we had the same washing machine my whole life.
Yeah. Wow, true. But they were less complicated too.
Oh yeah, I don't need all these bells and whistles. I just need something to clean my clothes, you know. All right. Let me hook these up. More pressurized everything. I'll leave these like this. With a little loop in.
I'll be able to get out now.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave a little loop to take care of the excess. Alright guys, so the water's back on. Get these hoses hooked up. So she's not happy with this new washing machine. It's very noisy, she said. And she's getting a new one. So, but I opted for putting these hoses on. So the guys, all they have to do is disconnect these hoses from the back of the washing machine and hook it up, because they're very, you know, if there's any resistance, they stop. So I need to go ahead and zip tie this washing machine. Well, yeah, I'm gonna zip tie it. Ma'am, did they tell you when they were gonna bring you a washing machine?
No, because they don't have it in. So
Oh, okay.
I'd wait for it.
All right, good. Well, you'll be able to use this. I just need to get a zip tie to tie that drain in. That'll keep that from popping out. It's not going to be here long. Okay. So that's all good, guys. Back in place. She's got plenty of room. It's not interfering with the path out of here. So, yeah, it's all good. Ma'am, you're all set. You want to look at this and let me know you're satisfied, and then I'll go write you up an invoice, okay? That rag's soaked. I threw it in the sink.
Oh, thanks.
But you can see over here. Go ahead and try to turn them off. That's off.
And
That's on. Yep.
Should I leave them off or not?
No, you can leave them on. If you're
Okay.
here, there's no sense in turning them on and off, to be honest.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get that other one.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to come in from this side.
Yeah, that's what.
It's the best we can do. That needed to be up. You know what I mean? The hose.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're both on, and let me get your bill.
Okay, Daddy.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me get my stuff here. Yeah, those are nice, man. Those valves. I think I got everything. I gotta get some more air chambers. ammo mixtures. I only have these little guys for ice makers. These glue-on babies for CPVC. Anybody know what that is? Or that? Alright guys, that's gonna do it on this one, man. She's all set. It's Friday and I ain't looking to kill myself today. Hey guys, I want to show you my invoices. They're pretty nice. I've been using the same ones since I went into business. It's got my name, my address. That's my old license number. But here it's the owner's name, how they found me, either the Yellow Book, Verizon, or other, Craigslist, or whatever. And I put down the order was taken by me, the customer's name, the date, a contact number. If they live at this address, I just write same in here, description of work. I tell them, you know, what I did, list any materials here, total up the materials, other charges like a $50 trip charge goes in here, so that'll be $50 down here. My labor, 1 hour at $100. So that's going to be 150. Total them up down here. Total labor, total materials on this is going to be $40. So it's going to be $190 for this job. If I give them a 10% discount, you know, discounts kind of went out the window when everything tightened up and prices went up. And I always make sure I circle the thank you, man, and I'll write down on this that it was paid in the check number. But these work for me. They're kind of big. It does come with 2 copies in case there's an owner's name here and then a rental unit number or whatever at another address. And a lot of times tenants will be paying for the service call, and I give them 2 copies. The top one can go to the owner, the bottom one they can save for their records, and then this one, the bottom, is for my records. That's what I keep. And I've got drawers and drawers and drawers full of these things. Don't need to save them for 25 fucking years. I think it's 7 years. You can shit can them, but it's a great way to form a mailing list, mass mailing. You know, those names and those phone numbers are worth fucking money, man. The address, you know, make sure you get your stickers on shit. This is just how I do it. Still pencil and paper. None of that fancy shit. I talked to a guy the other day, and he has one of those, you know, he had a tablet in his hand. He seemed like a cool guy. I asked him about it, and he said he uses Service Titan, and he brought a job up on it to show me, tell me about it. And I saw this long, like, fucking written down statement, and I was like, who puts all that information in? He says, oh, I have to. So I'm not a fucking secretary. I type about 1 word a fucking minute, and there's no way I'm gonna be sitting in a truck typing out a fucking memo on every job, man. I put the description of work, basically covers my ass. It's not, you know, very detailed, but it lets you know where I was working and when, and that's it. I'm not gonna be taking pictures, and, you know, it's just too much work, man, for me. I mean, I think it's great to have all of that information, but damn, how much of your time is spent during a year writing shit, you know, typing shit in? I'm not a fucking secretary. I need to be fucking turning wrenches, you know? So anyways, that's it. That's my invoice. I've used them for a long time, and I don't know, I thought these were from Deluxe Business. That's the number, 800-888-6327 or 5327. My eyes are shot, guys. Anyways, I think they've been bought out. So it may be another. It used to be Nebs. but now it may be deluxe. So anyways, that's my invoice. Maybe it'll help you guys if you just, you know, I like the fact that they're all numbered, and I keep them in order in my drawer. And if somebody calls up, I ask them, do you have your invoice? It's not up to me to figure out who they are and when I was there. If they have an invoice, I can look into it. The Service Titan, all you have to do is put their address in, and their whole history comes up, which is really nice. But it's really not an issue for me, man. I mean, I don't get into situations where I need that extensive paperwork. So that's just how I do it. I'm a small company and it works for me. So anyways, this one's a wrap. I need to fill out this form and go in and collect. So that's it, guys. I'll wait to put her name and address down. But that's it. I changed out the washing machine valves with hammer arrestors, hot and cold. Hooked up washing machine with homeowners hoses. 2 washer valves with hammer arrestors, a trip charge, a labor charge, and material charge. $190. That's all she wrote.